What's going on, world? What's going on, gamers? What's up, Japan? What's up, everybody? So, we got some Assassin's Creed Shadows news here. It's been a while, right? Eurogamer posted something which I kind of find funny because Smash JT posted something too. And I was actually looking at this earlier, and he reminded me that, oh, you know what? I need to get back to this. As you were saying here, what are they protecting? You guessed it, folks. Access media. Going down here, we see if we click on the Eurogamer link, they block out the comments. You can't comment on it. Because obviously, let's take a look at this post, what I said right here. I said EuroGN, because Eurogamer is owned by IGN now, moves, can't handle honest replies, how professional and masculine of them, soft. Because that's what that is, you know what I mean? Or why hide that? But let's get to this post. Assassin's Creed Shadows leak looks to show free Battle Pass rewards. Level headed. So we see here, this is a post by Tom Phillips, editor-in-chief at Eurogamer. Can't trust these people. Uh, Apparently, a leak got out yesterday, and Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to have a season battle pass, whatever you call it. I mean, it's a single-player game, really. And what they're going to do is they're going to put this also apparently in the Access Hub. I don't know if you guys heard about Assassin's Creed Infinity, but it's going to be something kind of like Call of Duty Sub, where you sign into there and all the games are going to be linked together to where you can get back in through, whatever through that hub, which I kind of just find more annoying. It's not really necessary. And with the battle pass being there, obviously it's going to work like other ones where you have free rewards and there's going to be paid ones. So it's more microtransactions, which is not needed in this game. But there was a post earlier of Ubisoft trying to shoot it down, but it's kind of out. So going down here, we see leaked Assassin's Creed Shadows images have surfaced that appeared to show a selection of free battle pass rewards for Ubisoft's upcoming blockbuster. Assassin's Creed has never offered a battle pass before, and Ubisoft is yet to announce any details officially on how this will work. Still, data mined content, because it's not a rumor, it's data mined, appears to suggest players will be able to complete daily missions from within the game's new Animus hub, that's the hub I was guys telling you about, to progress a battle pass with 20 free tiers and receiving cosmetic items. There's going to be paid ones too, because all these leaks got out, but Ubisoft went in on a strike on it and they deleted all of them. So we can't see the images no more because every time you click on it, it just takes you to like random stuff. Ubisoft now appears to be scrubbing images from social media, yeah, including Reddit. Cosmetic items include the kind of optional visual items Assassin's Creed had regularly offered for free and for sale in the past, but they're trying to like expand it more with this game, including character costumes, weapon skins, and new looks for your mount. Assassin's Creed has long hosted daily and weekly missions too, as with most Ubisoft games. Actually, I don't need this. These time challenges and rewards are found in the publisher's Ubisoft Connect app. So basically, when you log into Shadows, they're going to give you a reason to log in daily to get future cosmetic items that they logged. They're going to be like, uploading, and for a reason to try to spend on future vanity items that they add in and whatever else they try to add in just to keep you engaged in that universe like all day. Shadows looks set to streamline all of this within its Animus hub. This is going to be the game where they put everything together through it. Because they think this is going to be like some new pillar that's going to do what Assassin's Creed 2 has done for Assassin's Creed, and I just don't know what they're thinking. The new and still rather nebulous home of the series' modern day story that will also act as a connective tissue between future Assassin's Creed games. Yeah, it's going to, like I said, it's going to be a hub that bridges you to other games. Leaked artwork looks to show Shadow's co-protagonist Yusuke standing within the Animus hub, suggesting players will be able to use character avatars to navigate it. I want a Japanese male ninja, not him. Eurogamer discussed the Animus Hub project, also known in development as Assassin's Creed Infinity, back in 2022, with franchise boss Kota, as we know, is going to be the single entry point for our fans in the Assassin's Creed franchise into the future, he said at that time. That's that hub I was telling you about, where you can go in there and you'll see all the games in there, the timelines and the stories, and it'll just weave all of it together for you. At the BAFTA event attended by Eurogamer in London earlier this month, Kote went into more detail on how the series will handle its modern-day narrative and future, after admitting it had been a struggle to remain consistent since the departure of the series' initial protagonist, Desmond. Our goal is to put history back at the center of the player's experience. No, because you haven't done that What you've done is you pushed the DEI narrative and you replaced the Japanese male ninja or samurai with a woke character. And then like you delayed it into the Black History Month, and it's just like, just stop with all that nonsense. And then all the disrespect you did to Japan, just in case people forgot. And then this was all fabricated by Thomas Lockley. If you guys don't know who that is, I'll put him right on the spotlight for y'all. This is the guy all behind it. And then I found out, y'all, this guy's a Jew. Oh, isn't that funny? So yeah, I mean, he's been in Japan for a while. He went into the university. He's put his foot in there, taught classes there. But while doing all that, he ended up making a book. You guys don't know about it, about Yasuke. So you could just type in, well, actually, it has it right here. You see, you can just type in Thomas Lockley book, right? And you'll see Yasuke, the true story of the legendary African samurai, which we know. It's all a load of bullcrap. He also did African Samurai, the true story of Yusuke, the legendary samurai, right here too. And don't just think about him too, but he has a partner right here who's from Germany, as you see. This guy right here, Geoffrey Girard. This was his partner, but nobody said anything about him. It's almost like he's invisible, and everybody focuses on him because he's the one that made the interviews and went into Japan to do all that. But he's the guy that nobody looks at. So he's just as guilty, just to let you guys know. And he's the one that fabricated all this. And this is what Ubisoft's running off with Jesuit documents. Not Japanese documents. They don't want anything to do with that. But going back here, he says, our goal is to put history back at the center of the player's experience, Kote said. The modern day narrative, keyword again, modern day narrative, were served to enhance rather than overshadow, no it won't, it's not doing very well, the historical journey. By drawing meaningful contrast between past and present, we aim to restore the balance that was once the hallmark of the franchise. So they think this is going to be the legendary Assassin's Creed game. It could have been, but you decided to be morons and insert far left political correctness into it and have ruined it big time. And your only hope is to do something insane before February, which is going to have to be a miracle. We're going to have to see what they got to show. But I don't know, that's going to be tough. The modern day storyline will explore deeper themes of memory, identity, and autonomy. We got identity and narrative. How the past shapes who we are and how controlling the past can impact our future. These themes will allow us to reflect on contemporary issues, freedom versus control, the power of knowledge, and the tension between individuality and conformity. You guys have a lot of balls talking about conformity all through the lens of history. I you know, if like let's say if I went to China and I wanted to represent China's history, I'm gonna have a Chinese protagonist and I'm gonna work closely with China, right? I think anywhere you do that, right? Because you need to be there with the culture if you want to represent their history at the highest peak. This is my problem with this stupidity that they try to put here, because it's like there should be the Japanese males there in every step of the way, and the best leaders and Japan being involved with that from the beginning to the end, to where there's not much mistakes. That's what should have happened, but it didn't. So then we go down here. He says the groundwork for this new direction will take shape with Assassin's Creed Shadows, which will lay the foundation for this narrative evolution that will grow in years to come. For more from Kote, you can read Eurogamer's reports right here. So let's just highlight some things real quick about like what he's saying, and let's think about this. He says the groundwork for this new direction will take shape with Assassin's Creed Shadows, which will lay the foundation for this narrative evolution. Like, this is my thing again. Like, if you were sitting there working with Japan this whole time throughout all of that, that wouldn't have been a problem. And the reason why people don't understand why a DEI narrative is such a big deal, because I have a lot of people that just don't understand this concept, is when you put that into the game, it affects the history of the game. It affects the writing. It affects the story. It affects the direction. It affects the art. Because everything that you're doing when you put that protagonist there should be something that's representing everything in that culture and in that world. I don't understand how anyone can represent Japan other than a Japanese male. Like, definitely that culture, because they're not like diversity oriented. They're strictly mostly Japanese. I can understand if you were coming to America, maybe, but you know what I mean? We're talking about like a culture that's like 99, 98% Japanese. Like, So you just literally throw everything off the haywire when you do that. And then like you had a lot of like Chinese implementations in here too, and a lot of AI development. It's just like it's not something that the Japanese would accept. Period. Even if you did remove him, they're just very like strict on general and will criticize their own stuff like that and be very, uh, you know, extreme and intense about that. And I would say that by picking this game and their culture to do this on, that's probably one of the biggest mistakes you're going to make because that's the worst place you could have done that. Oh man, so that's my thing with that. And this is what we're going to be covering here today. Glad to cover this. It's been a while. If y'all don't know, I've covered this series for like 3 to 4 months, and I'm going to continue to cover it till the game releases and after because we still have a lot to figure out that Ubisoft needs to release. So, like I said, look into this guy. There's even a Spotify interview on him. There's stuff on YouTube about him, and the stuff that he did was, just not cool. And he still hasn't came forward and cleared his conscience, and he's just been gone like a fox. And everyone else is taking the heat. So let me know what y'all think about that. Like, comment, and subscribe. Kind of glad more info came out on this. I really enjoyed covering this series. I've had a lot of fun doing it, and I had a lot of fun exposing them. And we're gonna see what happens, right? Because we got till February to see. All right, y'all. Peace.